check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself. That's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up. That's maybe how you know that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. This pass caught, right side, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is second down and 6. Back to throw. This one caught by Parker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go. 19,
in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, LA. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythms.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Right back to Irving. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st down, Buccaneers.
That's Ibuka in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. In motion, Okonkwo. On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's in. Touchdown Buccaneers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, L.A.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Hawk 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll look to throw again. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Irvin. Up the sideline to the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's Ibuka in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Point after try, forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. We are through one. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Straddle start on the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
The tackle by Elijah can't save. It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Check. Press now. 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
For the Rams.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They'll throw out of the gun. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Puka. He's got room at the 30. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return is Mason. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw out to Abuka. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On 1st down, here's Irving. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And that'll set up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Buccaneers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers' 19-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Is good. Makes the score Rams 21, Buccaneers 17. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return is Mason. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up to get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around, better settle down. No point doing that, but they send the hounds by me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, go to carry down. From those who came up before me, I made a change of the story. Find me a work in the morning. Find me what doing in the morning.
Let's go now. Cowboy!
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Go.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Allen in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. Kobe Turner. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That has play good for 22. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Allen in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Buccaneers 23.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
48-yard line.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Rams.
It's another big play in a game that's had its
First
share.
and 10 at the
31
31-yard
yards.
line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19. Hey, check that, street. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5.
Bronco 80. Hurt.
Back to the air one more time. That's called in on the left by Nakua.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
19 tight. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
Buccaneers 23. Joshua Cardi to
Here's
kick off
Cardi
for the
now.
Rams.
He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one is going to sail
Bucs
through
take
the
over
end
first
zone
and 10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irving. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. Back to throw. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Parker motioning over. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
The first down pass. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Parker motioning over. Throwing now on 3rd and long. The Rams have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stopping with the defense, defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's
for the
Carney
Rams.
now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay.
To the air now on first and 10. Middle of the field, he's got a Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
It's first down, and they'll run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Parker motioning over. Goff to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Goff. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Allen in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. This one caught by Parker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. In motion, Okonkwo. On first and 10, here's Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Throwing on second down, Goff. He's got it at the 3, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point drop.
For the 2-point conversion.
Allen in motion. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Keeps the score. Rams 42. Buccaneers 29.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's the toss as they look to run. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
They'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
It is 2nd and 6. On the toss, they'll run. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the